Hello everybody and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as Japan. We are in our 8th month of war against Russia. It's going, alright. We've done a decent amount against them. If we check out their sank ships, there have been a light cruiser that was sunk. I don't know when it was sunk. Well, either way, where was that light cruiser sunk? I can't remember. But with the destroyer that was knocked out due to a fight with the British, and then we sank that battle cruiser with a charge of our destroyers. We are currently researching and putting in to practice a new Corvette design to replace our very old Corvettes. They're more than 10 years old at this point. We're 5 months away from having the new Ikoma class battle cruiser, the first of its class, come out. And then we have the Congo, which is 16 months out and currently halted because of budgetary concerns. But either way, because of our great friends of the Empire, Great Britain, we haven't had to deal with a lot of reinforcements from the Russians. Their reinforcements that were coming out here have turned back and are on their way to Northern Europe to try and bolster them, because they sent all of their battle cruisers away from Northern Europe to try and get to East Asia. And so far, I think only one got there. The rest have turned their tails and are on their way back, because I don't see them anymore. There's some destroyers. They're probably transferring those. There's some more destroyers from Russia, so maybe they're sending destroyers over to help in Northeast Asia, because they do have a deficit of destroyers. But either way, I'm hoping to use our advantage in air power as a way of taking on the Russian fleet. We have bombers, which they don't, as far as we know. So if we can use that to our advantage by bombing the shit out of their ships while they're around the home islands, that would be just great. We also have a base that we're building up in Hokkaido that I'm hoping to put some bombers into. Probably just a full squadron of bombers in Hokkaido, so if we get engaged up here, it's just bombers that go out. Well, maybe mostly bombers, and then like 4 to 8 like scouts that we send out, and then the bombers will go out and hit them. That would be what I'd like, but we'll see. Either way, we are going to be going to the next turn, so let's see what happens. Okay, a cruiser action, which is going to be big. That's near one of our air bases, though. Cruiser actions favor neither, so we're going to take this. Set priority, attack enemy ships in general. We want them to bomb the shit out of enemy ships. These are light cruisers, so hopefully we're dealing with other light cruisers and not their battle cruisers. We will see, though. Okay, it says heavy cruisers, but they don't have heavy cruisers, so I'm assuming they're light cruisers. Yeah, they're light cruisers. Let's see what they've got. You are a 1905. You've got 10 4-inch guns, a 2-inch belt. You are a 1914. You've got 4 6-inch guns, 30 knot speed, 29, or no, not 29, 2-inch belt. Okay, you're pretty light. I just want to double check your speed. You're 23 knots, so you're slowed by your lead ship. What do we have here? Let's see. What are you? You've got 10 6-inch, 3-inch belt. Max speed 29 knots. They're slowed down by the other ship, which is our newer class. This one's got a whole bunch of topside swivel mounts for its torpedoes. Okay, turn. Okay, we do have better guns than them. I do want to go ahead, and it is getting dark. I want the destroyers also to be formation line ahead. Because our destroyers are really good. Our light forces know what they're doing. Okay, we've hit them a couple of times. There's turrets down. None of these guys have above water torpedo tubes, which is good for us because that means we can fire at a higher speed, I think. Yeah, we are in twilight, like towards the end of the night. We are hitting them fairly well. Okay, Squadron Max. I want the destroyers to head in. We're going to try and get around them. Okay, how are you doing? Doing alright, actually. One gun's out of action, but it's the non-engaged side, so that's good. 6-inch guns. Are you 6 inches as well? Okay, so we're using only 6-inch guns. You're using 6-inchers, and then you're using 4-inchers. So you're actually the least scary of them. Okay, we're doing well on the engagement here. We lost a little bit of speed, but we did take a shot. Alright, they're slowed down a lot. There go the torpedoes. We're doing a run. There's a shitload of torpedoes going in. Oh, yeah. We're going to see a ship blow up. I can feel it. Ooh, you guys are down to 7 speed for some reason. Oh, yeah. There they go. They're both down. Whoo! That was a victory. That is 2 Russian light cruisers destroyed by just a swarm of torpedoes, like just angry bees. So yeah, that was actually very good. So that's some of their light forces gone. I wonder if they were part of their raider force. But that gives us another prestige point and is a major victory. Yeah, Battle of Korea Bay. Yeah, sure, why not? That doesn't actually sound like that's correct, but whatever. Our new docks are completed, so that's good. So we're up to 38,000, I think. We'll see. Air base in Hokkaido's done. Yes, I would like you to copy... No, actually. No, we don't want to copy that base because we want to work out some torpedo bombers with fighters. Or maybe torpedo bombers and patrol boats. I think that's what we'll probably go with, so no. Our other light cruiser finished her working up, so that's good. It's good to know that our light cruisers are far better than the Russian light cruisers. So yeah, 1% weight savings on hull is nice. Superimposed turrets on CAs. See, that is actually going to make them useful again. As an intermediary step. So we'll have to think on that. No. No. Okay, we sank 1 sub. They sank 3 of our merchants. They won that month. Looks like a British light cruiser was sunk in a battle between the Russians and the British. We're still blockading them, though, so that's good. Yes, go to build screen. I would like to build... Let's build 3 of you. Just pop them in. Okay, now let's go to air groups. I want you... Let's see here. Let's add an air unit. Your job will be fighter, and I want... Actually, you know what? You're not going to be fighter. You're going to be flying boat. I want 8 of you. You know what? No. 6 of you. And then add another air unit, and you're going to be torpedo bombers. I want you to be 14. I'll give them 20. So the majority will be torpedo bombers, but we can use that to our advantage. I think that's good. And 3 months out for another battlecruiser. So that puts the Russian Far East Fleet dangerously low on cruisers, or at least light cruisers. They're down to 2. They've got 2 seaplane carriers, which is... I would like to blow them, just sink them. I would like to just sink them, get rid of them. But that's something we're going to have to look into. The Russians continue to build up their air bases, though they don't have bombers, so I guess they're just trying to scare us, or maybe? Because if we check out fortifications, we can't increase your size at all. We can increase Hokkaido's. But it's not really going to be worth it. You need to be increased as well, and we also need to increase Pelelu's. Even though that's not the current theater of the war, it would be nice to have them, especially Pelelu, because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But I'm thinking we need to look into maybe getting a better torpedo bomber. The 84 nautical mile range with a torpedo is a little light. That's just a little bit too light. That, or a new fighter. And I know, you're probably thinking, your float plane scout, 1919 era is fairly old, but it's not armed with any bombs or anything like that, usually, so its range is fine for what it is. Maybe not. Now I just looked at it, with even light, that's 69 nautical miles. Nice. Flying boat's okay. Okay. We're going to propose new aircraft. We're going to look for a better float plane scout. First priority, I want range, and secondary priority, we want reliability. Range and reliability for our scouts. So, okay. We put that out there. We'll see if that comes up with something better than the Gecko that we currently have. Submarines are still 10 months out for the first batch of 3. 3 more months for you. These corvettes are being made. I mean, I would love to unhalt construction of the Congo, but I mean, that is a lot of money to build the Ikoma class. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep maintaining what we got. I mean, I would love to go ahead and, start... Ooh, looks like the British pulled out their battle cruisers and their dreadnought. Yeah. It's not great. I would like it to come back, please. I guess maybe they think we don't need it. Which is a possibility, I guess. Yeah. Fuck it. We're gonna put you as a raider as well. We're gonna see if we can get any kills. But maybe not. And if not, then we'll just put them back onto to AF. We'll just bring them back into the active fleet. It does decrease our heavy cruisers, but I mean, that, or we could send them to other theaters. Like, we could send him to the North Pacific, actually. The Iwate. You move. You're going to the... where is it at? Northern Pacific. As a raider. We're going to see if you actually do anything up there. If you can start blowing up things, that'd be great. Okay. How's the stability of the Russian government? Does it tell us? Because that'd be great to know. I don't think it does. Still don't know if they have any bombers. Doesn't say they do, though, so that's good. Yeah, alright. Next turn. Fleet battle against their full fleet. In this area. Yeah, we're going to have to do it. We'll do it, and we're going to focus on, again, just bombing. That's going to be the main objective. We're just going to be bombing them with our light carrier, just hopefully getting a strike out. Attack enemy ships in general. Okay. First things first, we want to go ahead and get our light carrier. I want your... Nope. Our torpedo bombers, I want you to ready a strike. Good. Alright. So, there's our battle cruisers there. We're going to pull our ships back. Well, we can't. Yes, launch your float planes, because those will give us a little bit of coverage that will hopefully uncover the enemy. Like in this area. I'd like to double check you as well. Fighters. No. Fighters. Escort is number 1. Yeah, I think everybody else is either in the air or is prepping to go in the air, so we'll just wait. Gonna immediately take a turn with our big ships. Because our objective is to use our carriers as our main strike, like our main arm to strike them with. The question is, will we get a contact report? Let's run 3 hours, see what we spot. Doesn't look like it. Are they coming down this way, maybe? It's a possibility. Come on. Oop. Scout report. Heading southeast. It's going down this way. Okay. Let's head up this way. Let's also take a look here. I'd want you to ready. Our naval strike is going in. Well, it will go in once we get a better contact report. We're going to stick close to the shore so that we can intern ourselves into a port if need be, but we need to get a fix on where they are. If we get a fix on where they are, then we can go ahead and get a strike going. It's supposed to be going down this way. Anything. That was the last contact report we had. Nothing. All right. Head that way. We'll intern in port. Got no readings. And it's the middle of the night now. Okay. Fairly ineffective combat. Yes to all. Yes to all. Come on. Head that way. Down through this way. Okay. Well, here we go. Yep, they had only their big boats out. Apparently we have a victory because we had a surviving merchant, but it's going to come out to a draw. Let's see what they did. So yeah, they were coming this way. They made a turn that way. So instead of going southeast, they were just going straight. So when we... Okay. So at 600... They were there. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Just missed each other. Scenario, marginal victory. Well, I'll take it. One of our heavy cruisers is condenser trouble. The British government is willing to sell us the rights for inclined belt. No, we can't take that. We're kind of low on cash. Our top spy managed to get a hold of the blueprints of a Russian ship currently under construction. So this is one of their new dreadnoughts. 13-inch belt. It's a 1918 era design. 10-inch belt. 25 knots. 32,200 tons. 2 anti-aircraft guns. Yeah, it's okay. It's about average. Our technology sharing agreement with Italy has been of great benefit to our research efforts in subdivision and damage control. It hasn't popped for so long, I forgot we had that. Our scientists are happy to report that they are close to mastering transverse arrestor wires. Kind of need that still. Our submarine SSI-22 has torpedoed and damaged a Russian dreadnought. Yes. An enemy submarine sank one of our corvettes. Okay, in a spirited gun duel. So we lost a sub. They sank two. They sank two. Yeah, they keep winning trade warfare against us. Involved between our ally Great Britain and Russia. The Russian ship... Okay, a Russian destroyer has been heavily damaged. Okay. And we're still blockading them. All right. And we got... Okay, a couple more months for that. 2 more months we can hold out till then. And then our raider in the Northern Pacific, hopefully he gets something. The Asami heavy cruiser, which I forgot existed. Wait a minute. Did this? No. Where the hell did this come from? I could have sworn this didn't exist. Is this a museum ship? And it has the fuck's going on? I could have sworn that wasn't there. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I don't know. I am a little sick, so maybe that's just my brain frying. Damn, that weird, really weird. Okay. Russia, any news on your stability? I don't think it says anything if there would be. Got quite a few ships. Don't like that they have so many dreadnoughts in this area. That's really the big thing that's stopping us. Though I do love the fact those two light cruisers we were able to sink. That was really nice. Which I think gives us actually an advantage in this recent war, because all we've lost so far has been let's see, the year he sank 1922. Yeah, it was this corvette, and then this destroyer. so far in this war. That's all we've lost. So we've actually, in terms of ship losses, we've been winning quite heavily. The only reason we're not winning in terms of victory points is because we are denying quite a few battles. Oh yeah, and our dock size is now 41,000, so that's something to keep in mind. Even though I'm fairly certain at that point it's kind of ridiculous. Like if we're at 41,000, 44,000, 44,000, 46,000, 42,000, 46,000, 45,000, I would be very surprised if they had ships that were in the 40,000s. I think that at that point it's probably just showing off at that point. Like, yeah, what's their heaviest? They got a 39,000 ton battle cruiser, the Australia, which do we have any data on? No data on. Oh well. Either way, looking at the time, and also from the scritchiness of my throat as I talk, we're at the end of this episode, so thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!